was 1912, a brand new time, a new era of innovation and ambition. The world was changing rapidly and people were filled with hope and excitement for the future. From England in Southampton, a giant ship set sail, the Titanic. It was a marvel of modern engineering, a symbol of human ingenuity and determination. The biggest ship ever made, it was a floating city, a testament to the industrial age, and it captured the imagination of everyone who saw it. It was like a floating palace. The interiors were lavish, with grand staircases, luxurious dining halls, and opulent cabins. It promised an experience like no other. It was going to New York City, carrying people's dreams across the ocean. The journey symbolized hope, new beginnings, and endless possibilities. Everyone on board was excited. They waved goodbye to their loved ones, filled with anticipation for the adventure ahead. First-class passengers, the richest people, enjoyed all the fancy things. They dined in style, relaxed in luxurious lounges, and slept in the finest cabins. Second-class passengers were looking forward to a better life. They had comfortable accommodations and were eager to start anew in America. Third-class passengers hoped for a fresh start in a new country. They dreamed of opportunities and a brighter future for their families. Nobody knew about the danger hiding in the icy water ahead. The North Atlantic was treacherous, and the iceberg lay silently in wait. Nobody knew this trip. A journey of hope would become a fight to stay alive. The dream of iron and steel would soon turn into a nightmare of survival. Inside, the Titanic was shiny and bright, a marvel of modern engineering and luxury. The ship was designed to be the epitome of opulence, with every detail meticulously crafted to impress its passengers. Big staircases, sparkly lights, and fancy dining rooms were just the beginning. The grand staircase was a centerpiece, a place where the wealthy could make their grand entrances. The dining rooms, adorned with chandeliers, were settings for lavish meals and social gatherings. It was a world of luxury for the first-class passengers, who enjoyed spacious cabins and the finest amenities. They dressed in their best attire, ready to experience the height of sophistication and comfort. Rich and famous people danced, ate fancy food, and dreamed of new beginnings. The parties were extravagant, filled with music and laughter as the elite celebrated their journey across the Atlantic. In second class, families spent time together, telling stories and laughing. They enjoyed simpler comforts but were no less excited about their voyage. Meals were shared and bonds were strengthened as they looked forward to their new lives. They were excited about their new lives in America, filled with hope and dreams of opportunities. Conversations buzzed with anticipation as they imagined the possibilities that awaited them in the new world. And deep down in the ship, third-class passengers stayed close together. Their quarters were crowded, but their spirits were high. They shared stories of their pasts and hopes for the future, finding comfort in their shared journey. Their few belongings showed how much they hoped for a better future. Each item they carried was a symbol of their dreams and aspirations, a testament to their courage and determination to start anew. It was the night of April 14th. The air was cold and the ocean looked calm. The stars shined bright, but they didn't know about the trouble below. Suddenly, a lookout shouted, "Iceberg right ahead!" Everything went crazy. The ship shook, and the sound of the crash echoed everywhere. People panicked. They couldn't believe it as the icy ocean water poured in. The impossible was happening. The Titanic, which everyone thought couldn't sink, was sinking. Section 4 echoes in the darkness. Lifeboats went down to the water, and the sad cries of mothers separated from their children filled the night. Even in the chaos, people were brave and helped each other. The band kept playing music, a sad song during the tragedy. In the freezing water, people just tried to stay alive. Some held onto floating pieces of the ship, praying for help. Others, with only their life vests, couldn't handle the cold ocean. Section 5, a legacy in the deep. The Titanic, a marvel of human engineering, set sail with dreams and hopes of many. It was a symbol of progress and ambition, a floating palace that promised luxury and safety. Morning came and everyone saw how terrible the disaster was. The calm sea belied the chaos that had unfolded just hours before. The sun rose, casting light on the wreckage, and the lifeboats scattered across the water. More than 1,500 people died, their dreams lost in the ocean. Families were torn apart, and the world mourned the loss of so many lives. The tragedy struck a chord globally, highlighting the fragility of human life. Another ship, the Carpathia, came and saved the people who were still alive. The crew of the Carpathia worked tirelessly, pulling survivors from the freezing waters and offering them warmth and comfort. They were sad and shocked. The survivors, though grateful to be alive, were haunted by the memories of those they had lost. Their faces told stories of despair and disbelief. The Titanic, once a symbol of how amazing people are, now rested quietly at the bottom of the ocean. It became a graveyard, a silent testament to the hubris and dreams of mankind. It was a reminder that nature is powerful. The ocean, vast and unforgiving, had claimed the Titanic, showing that no matter how advanced we become, we are still at the mercy of nature's forces. But the stories of what happened are still told today. These tales have been passed down through generations, keeping the memory of the Titanic alive in our collective consciousness. Stories of bravery, sacrifice, and the mystery of that night. Heroes emerged, ordinary people who showed extraordinary courage, risking their lives to save others. The Titanic might be gone, but we still remember it. Memorials and museums around the world stand as tributes to those who perished and to the ship that was once deemed unsinkable. It reminds us that life is precious, and even in a tragedy, people can still have hope. The legacy of the Titanic teaches us resilience and the enduring human spirit.